Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dan with Capital Clean Air. So I know that the buyer of the home is down in Florida and doesn't really know what's going on here, and so I figured what I'd do is I'd just do a videotape real quick. I just got here, so I'm just going to record as I go in through the house, and I'll talk and explain as I go through. Along with this and the videos and other photos, I'm hoping that you can kind of understand everything we got going on here. So anyway, we're here. I just pulled up and they already they have the negative air machine is hooked up. It may get a little loud here, but that's the big vacuum there. And then inside of our equipment here we have an air compressor. Inside we have the air compressor that runs the pneumatic tools, and then this is the negative machine itself. So you can get an idea of how we got into the home. We have it ran up through the window, and then when we get inside you'll see let's follow the little yellow rope there. This is the air line that runs inside to run the pneumatic equipment. So as you can see here, we have containment set up here. This was just temporary containment, just so that we could see what was going on underneath the tub. So now, unfortunately, there's nothing under there, no stainage or anything like that. No signs of growth, but it has been sprayed with a biocide and vacuumed just in case. And then as you can see, the negative comes through there, and there's Billy. Wave, hey Billy. And so then it runs through here up into the attic. Oh, and around and hooked into the supply of the system. So all of the air vents on this upper system are under our control. Now, so I'm just doing a walkthrough video real quick. Anything special, or is it dusty and that's it? No signs of like busted lines or fiberglass or anything like that?
Nope. Trunk work upstairs, metal trunk work with insulation on the outside.
Oh, that's good for that. That's even better. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to walk the bathroom area, and I would swing back in and catch y'all. So, and then each one of the vent covers is being sanitized with biocide, then wiped down physically before we put them back up. And then we'll walk over here and see what's going on with the original area. So, like I said on the phone, I've been calling these Jack and Jill bedrooms. Jack bedroom is completely sealed off all the way around. This is the first entrance here. You come into the containment, and this is the airlock room to make sure that anything that may be loose in the air from in here, as you can see, it's pulling in nice negative, cannot get into the home. And then we come into here, Make sure you zip back up. No. Sometimes they can be frustrating. Hold on. Okay. So what we have here is we've had dehumidifier running, air scrubbers running, with it exiting out of the window. That puts the room on a negative. This was set up, and this was set up before anything was touched. We then removed said carpet out of here, so it is removed. And we had opened up the wall to see what's going on. This fan's here to dry it out. We went through and thoroughly sprayed everything, scrubbed everything. When we put the hydroperoxide on it, it did bubble and foam up. It's all been scrubbed and sprayed again, dried out again. We'll do one more application of spray today and make sure it's dried out. Check everything with our moisture meter, and then we'll put this piece of sheetrock back. And then at that point, once we have the sheetrock put back with the first coat of mud ready to go for the painter and everything to come in, and the flooring guy to come in, we'll leave this containment up. We'll shut all this equipment down. We'll let everything go under ambient air pressure. And once that happens and we allow it to sit for a day or two, then we'll actually take, and that will be the time for the testing. And we'll have everything retested, have the air retested, check and make sure that the testing gets done for the actual insulation in the air, and then you'll be good to go, and I'll be able to come back out, remove my containment, and have a big thumbs up. So the whole original problem, the whole problem here, what happened from the beginning, and we have got it fixed now, and I do have some photos of it, that this caulking around here and this caulking, especially right here in this corner, oh, I wasn't looking at my phone, so especially right here in this corner, this was all gone and busted up. And so what was happening is that when this shower runs and someone's in it, especially long periods of time, the water was getting built up against the back here and splashed out, just due from, you know, shower curtain, things like that, excessive showering, things of that sort. And so it was allowing water to then run off of here, and when it run off of here, it would pool up down here. Let me redo that so you can see. When it would build up here, it would then run off and then pull up and then seep through, and that's what was allowing the water to travel to the other side of the wall. So we have redone all this properly, and this has been removed, cleaned. This trim needs to be replaced with new, and that's about it. This is just maintenance that should happen every, you know, depending on the usage of the tub, but it should, you know, this is part of having it regrouted and having the maintenance done to it. So it's fixed, no more leaky. That's about it. So we know we got everything good and dry. We know we got everything good and clean. We know we got everything sealed up properly. Now that the only thing left to do is I am going to do a moisture check. I'm going to run the shower for a little while, and I'm going to keep my moisture meter down here and double check to make sure that there's no other breaches or anywhere it can leak. And that's about it. I hope this was helpful, guys. I'm sorry it took so long. I don't do videos very often, so I'm sure the camera's all over the place, and I'm sure I'm just sitting here babbling and talking. So I know there's a little stainage here, but that's going to be there. I'll try to work on it a little bit more, but we'll be able to test it. I know it's clean. I do know that. We put enough stuff on it that there's nothing living there, that's for sure.